The generous business partner who tried to liquidate my life. My business partner Derek sat me down in the office, the one I paid the security deposit on, and told me he was moving our entire inventory into his buddy's warehouse to, quote, cut overhead for the holidays. I looked him dead in the eye and said, Derek, that is a stunning display of initiative. See, we'd been running this e-commerce brand for 3 years. I'm the logistics guy, the one who tracks every cent, every SKU, and every shady networking dinner, Derek put on the company card. I knew his buddy was actually his brother-in-law, and I knew they'd been planning to lose half our stock and sell it on the side. He expected me to fight him, to cite the operating agreement. But instead, I just smiled. I told him, you're right, let's go all in. In fact, I'll give you full control of the vendor accounts today so you can manage the transition without me slowing you down. He was practically drooling at the thought of the digital keys. He spent the afternoon transferring files, feeling like a genius. Meanwhile, I was making a few calls of my own. See, Derek forgot one tiny detail. I own the trademark, not the company. Me, personally. That evening, I walked back in and dropped a folder on his desk. Since you're handling the heavy lifting, I said, I've decided to license the brand name to a competitor in Seattle, effective immediately. His face went from smug to ghostly white in 3 seconds. You can't do that. We have a partnership. Oh, we had one, I replied, leaning in. But since you've moved the inventory to a private facility, you've technically breached our exclusivity clause. I've already dissolved the LLC. The inventory in that warehouse, it's now legally considered unbranded surplus. Good luck selling generic electronics without my logo, Derek. I walked out, revoked his access to the payment processor, and watched his buddy start blowing up his phone because the rent check, which I never signed, just bounced. He tried to play the victim to our staff, but I just forwarded the group chat the security footage of him loading boxes into his trunk at midnight. Funny how fast partners disappear when there's nothing left to steal.